Someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field, sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
It is good. Makes the score Colts 13, Bulldogs 7.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense? As well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Allen. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Allen.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Allen. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Not much there, only a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
2nd and 9.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Open man is Ayuk, complete.
Allen's pass.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest work.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Allen's pass.
From 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Just
following the touchdown, Rohrwasser. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the Colts coming out now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First down. Here's Burrow. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
London.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you. Try and score when given the opportunity.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Burrow, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So from the 36 now, first and 10. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
On second down, here's Burrow. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Slide for the PAT. And this is now a 1-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
21-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where you see the final score there. 17-10, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. A 3-touchdown differential in the end, 35-14, the final. And one final game to highlight. It's Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the Minnesota Vikings and what equates to be a very tough opponent.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And this one is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Christian Kirk. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And out will come the offense as they take over. The quarterback, Josh Allen, the focus of our players' spotlight, and really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys going out and catching the ball? Well, the receivers, the running backs, everyone is involved today. And what we're watching right now is really a beautiful team effort, isn't it?
Absolutely. A gain of 6 there on first.
To number 80. It's a
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
7-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. On first down, Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
now they'll throw with Allen.
42-yard line.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
On play action, Allen gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Now we have Kelsey slow to get back to his feet. Appears to be shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Kirk. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Kirk. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight.
A 28-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. was his third field goal now in the ball game, and they needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back-and-forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction, but we need you to make sure we carry it home.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job, man.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Dobbins. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
Allen's pass complete.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
London.
Here's Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon. 2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
First down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. His throw incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd.
From the gun, Allen.
6 yards.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And they'll get him down right about the 20. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen being chased out left. And he's going to, and he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Josh Allen with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. Just following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up. Play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
Taken down back at the 42.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. The Colts on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Well, just kicking a field goal there, that's a decision that could be open to second guessing. You know, you're trying to get back within a field goal, but it didn't work out as planned.
And now you're banking on your defense to be motivated enough to get out there and get the ball back for you. I think if that ball goes through the post, the defense is naturally motivated, even elevated in their mission. Now they've got to find a way to dig down deep and get it done.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
4-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
10 more yards.
10 more there and another 1st down.
Colts, 1st down.
Again, it's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw, he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josiah DeGuara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the tech... Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, they'll take over. First down and 10.
London about set to take over on offense. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And now it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Forced out to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
And a London first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Bulldogs.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
18-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen. Reception here by Ruggs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Just
following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Fielded just outside the goal line. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Face mask. Defense.
Don't you do that.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. So after the INT, it's Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
Bulldogs 40, Colts 29.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
The 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Duvernay. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
What was that, man?
Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.